You said that Bleu Divinci from BMF is your cousin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's he from?
So that was my hype man.
Where's he from?
Blue
Carson,
from
right?
He's from LA.
I didn't know that.
Blue from Carson.
That I damn sure didn't know.
Facts.
Blue from Carson. Blue is we met Meech and them through DJ Pooh. We know Meech and them through Pooh.
Okay.
Pooh love Blue because Blue is funny as fuck. Blue can shoot jokes. I only know one nigga that shut Blue up ever in life bagging. And that's our nigga Gabi, this Puerto Rican nigga from New York. Niggas, cause that nigga just got a mouth. That nigga could talk forever. But like, you know, I always say, and he probably gonna be mad. I'm sure he might pop on this motherfucker. You mentioned his name. He like the candy man. He always pop up. Like, who talking about me? But, but yeah, no, like Blue, I always say, like, when I'm writing Soul on Ice, Blue was cutting like $20 rocks. He always was a petty drug dealer. He didn't have no motherfucking boatloads of cocaine.
Never got past 8 ball, huh?
Yeah, but he will, you know, but he won't say that's the case either. He's gonna say, yeah, nigga, I was a petty drug dealer. He was a gang member. He from one I know. You know what I'm saying? From 190th Street. So Delamo from Carson. So petty drug dealer. And then he was, you know, him and my other cousin is S-Class. He a producer that was in BMF too. He a blood nigga from Inglewood from families. So they were my two younger cousins. I couldn't get all the beats from my cousin S. So the logic kind of was bring Blue with me, so Blue could get all the relationships and then open those doors for him and S and everybody else. And then we met Meech, and it was kind of a match made in Gangsta's Paradise. I mean, you know, what? Because the whole goal was obviously to wash the money. Right. I won't say too much more about that. Obviously, that didn't work out well.
We'll all be in the investigation fucking with that one. Man, that's really interesting, Doc. I didn't know that. Man.
Hey, this is a great question from the audience. Ras wants to know, did you ever go to Project Bleu?
Of course I did. You know, those brothers, Micah 9 and Pieces from Carson too, all of them brothers were already paving the way. I was in juvenile hall. So I was gone. Like I said, I had a deal situation, and then I fucked around and found out. And then while I was gone, it was already happening, Project Bleu and all that, and Freestyle Fellowship, but they were already, like, by the time I got out, they already had like a record deal and a record out and all this other stuff. So, you know, things didn't stop because I was gone for like a year and a half. But in that time period, when I got back out, I had to start from scratch. And so I was second mic to a dude named Voodoo, who somebody that was in my clique when we were in high school. And so he was making a name for himself, and I would just second mic him, basically, while I was working on my demo and starting over. Because my first demo, that music was old. Like I said, Tommy Boy was like shit too lyrical, whatever the fuck they were saying. And I had to start from scratch and kind of find out who I was. And so I was still, my second demo would become most of the songs on Soul on Ice. Because my mom gave me that book while I was in juvenile hall. But yeah, so yeah, I would go to N.W.A. I did 90 Day Op, and then I took a deal as an adult just to get shorter time and went to the county and all that. But yeah, my experience with like The Good Life and Project Bleu was that was a hard crowd for one. Let me say that. Like, because if you went in there and they didn't like you, again, some of them niggas was from the jungles, some of them niggas from Wooty Wham, so they would beat you up. I watched some niggas get beat up at you know what I'm saying? I mean, good thing. I mean, I'm grateful. I was received with love when I rhymed and whatever, but that was one of the hardest. They was like, the Project Bleu and Good Life was like the what do they call that shit?
Apollo?
What's the shit in New York where the niggas come out with the cane? Apollo, yeah, that shit was like the West Coast Apollo, bro.
Wow.
Damn,
Tell us
dude,
about Coast Contra, your twins.
Oh, Philadelphia. That's still. Man, they hard. Philadelphia.
Yeah. Those are my well, two of the members is 4 members. It's Rio Los from Philly, I'm sorry, Real Los is from Colombia, but grew up in Miami.
Is that the cat that speaks Spanish in his rhymes?
Yeah, that's Real Los.
Real Los.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been looking for that. Dude's hard. Okay, go on, keep going.
Mm-hmm. So Real Los, and then my boys are born and raised here. They second gens, but then when me and their mom broke up, and then eventually she got her own. Well, I designed her record deal. She's a singer. Her name is Tidra Moses. She went off on her own career. She eventually decided to move to Florida. So the boys went to Florida around, I don't know, I'd say 12, 11, 12. Okay. And that was kind of their dog year. So they met Real Los in high school. That was their homie from high school. And then they came out here after they graduated. They were 17. And shortly thereafter, they met Eric. But yeah, man, I'm excited for him. I just saw the boys earlier today. We went to lunch. Brunch? Yeah, it was noon. We went to brunch earlier.
You gonna pull a LeBron and put him on too?
No, they put their cell phone.
Oh, they're doing their thing, dog. They're blowing up right now. They're blowing up.
Yeah, they do their numbers, man. They do their numbers, and I don't have a lot of interest in with young men. I didn't listen to shit my pop said. If my pop said make a left, I totally made a right. I just really that kind of person.
Okay.
I think it's just in our structure, just these Austin men. So it's enough of them niggas. I always tell them they tend to call me when it goes wrong.
So, that's what everybody calls you.
And that's kind of a dad's job. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your stuff. If you need some help, some advice, at least I know this industry. I've been in it. But so has their mother. My little sister went to top 5 law school in this country for entertainment law. So they have a lot of resources that I never had. And so now they can move around. And a lot of people told them they needed to do a whole bunch of trap shit and dress a certain way and be a certain way. And I'm just really, I don't believe in pride because white people have, white pride and brown pride, and pedophiles have pride. So I don't believe in pride. I believe in respect. And so I'm very grateful to the culture that they gave my sons a fair shot. And I'm grateful that my sons and they clique had enough respect for the culture to do their homework and come into this shit, not playing with it. And when niggas told them they had to bang some corny ass TikTok video shit, they went for the bars. And got their numbers without compromising who they are because they care about the skill set in this art form. So I'm grateful to the culture for that.
Yeah, everybody needs to check out Coast Contra. They are really, really dope. Hey, I have a question for you, Cass. I watched